YouTube? It's Siah 3K. And we back with another reaction video, man. Today we got in a sentence, foolios killer Sean Gaffright begging for life in prison instead of state execution. 1090 Jake. Shout out to 1090 Jake, man. I've been watching him since the jump, bro. Hey, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, they got this, like, first of all, folks really dumb as hell because he tried to take this case to trial, bro. Like, you really gonna try to take this case to trial? They got you niggas on CCTV doing the whole crime, my nigga. They got you when you was wiping the car down, nigga, when you killed the nigga. Like, nigga, they got this shit, like, nigga, they running this shit back like Instagram Reels, nigga. My nigga, you was cooked from the... You was better off just pleading guilty, bro. But then he say, nah, fuck, we taking it to trial. Let's check it out. Oh, shit, my fault. Wrong button.
Foolios Killers has broken down crying in court again, and this video is going to be one of the most emotional videos to come out of the Foolio 5 trial. Sean Gaffright is begging for his life. His sister, his mother are begging for his life to be spared from the death penalty, while a former warden is saying that he's young and healthy and can easily work in the fields of Florida State Prison. Like, this is some type of... I ain't
gonna lie, bro. Prison nowadays is like modern day slavery, folks. Like, it's so crazy because I seen the clip. That nigga was talking about sweat equity. The fuck do you mean? Like, what the fuck is sweat equity, bro? That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
1970s auction.
Crazy.
This entire court case is crazy, and this kid at 20 years old is realizing everything he threw away after taking Foolio's life.
I'm not here to dispute anything.
Like crazy.
I'm just here to be a man and take responsibility and express my feelings. This is a terrible situation. It's been a traumatic experience.
After you and your friends inflicted that carnage, was it traumatic to you as you went back to the car with that AR-15? Was it still smoking? Was it still warm in your hands?
I just miss my brother.
Yes, Your Honor.
I feel bad for that nigga's sister, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I really feel bad for the fucking sister too, gang. Like, I seen the clip, bro. She was on stand. It's like they showed like a picture for them hugging and shit. I'm like, damn, gang. Like, damn, fuck. That shit crazy, man.
Your and your brother Sean's childhood.
He's someone that's young. He's healthy.
See, look, sweat equity.
In reality, we need that labor. We need that sweat equity. And we will put him out there to work. He will be assigned an inmate number.
Sweat equity, chat.
And when he dies and leaves in a body bag, he will still have that inmate number. An inmate serving life will never, ever get out. There is no parole in the state of Florida, and they're not ever allowed outside the razor wire and the fence of a secured facility.
Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed access to your money before...
I fought you 1090 Jake, but this...
You can take the stand, be sworn to tell the truth, and then tell the truth. It's my understanding from your counsel that you wish to testify. Is that correct?
So he's being given the chance to speak, to explain himself. He's going to take that opportunity, and he's going to hope for the best. Because again, he's already been found guilty, and there's only two options as to how this can play out. He's either going to receive a life sentence in Florida State Prison in which there is no parole. He's never coming home. Or he's going to be sentenced to death.
Mr. Gaffright, you've heard people speak here today on your behalf and yesterday, and I know that you wanted to address the court and the jury. So I would like to ask you what you want the jury to know.
I just want to address the court today, and, you know, I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man and take responsibility and express my feelings about was, you know, this whole situation. You know, that's what I plan on doing.
Okay. And how do you feel? What?
I feel very remorseful, you know. This is a terrible situation. It's been a traumatic experience, you know.
Let me ask you this. So, how old were you when you were arrested?
I was 18 years old.
This nigga was only 18? These niggas gotta be stopped, folks. They gotta be stopped, folks. They gotta be stopped, my nigga. You did the drill when you was only 18? What the fuck be going through these niggas' minds, bro? Like, my nigga, you really, like, come on, folks. Come on.
I heard that you had started some college.
Your life didn't even fucking start, my nigga. What the fuck?
Obviously, probably didn't get very far, right?
Right.
What have you done since you've been in jail? Is there programs? Are there things that you can do there?
So, you know, I've gotten into programs. I've also, you know, I grew up, you know, in church and, you know, in a Christian household. So I refocused my, you know, life to Christ, and, you know, I've taken a lot of religious programs.
He's gonna make this shit try to sound as good as possible. He's got on a fucking turtleneck. He's talking about
Bruh, bruh. This nigga's not real, bro. He talking about he gonna try to make
that
this
was
shit
the jail
sound
that
good
I
as
was in when
possible.
I got sentenced to prison, right? I don't remember any fucking programs or nothing like that. But it ain't like there's a big Bible study going on neither. You just have a couple people that crack open the Bible because they facing time and they're just trying to pray for the best. Those are the people that use the Bible to, you know, they use it like it's gonna help them. It's gonna give them some good luck. And this video, we're gonna take a look at his life, his younger life. This kid wasn't raised bad. He wasn't in the hood. He was a gamer. He was just the direction his life went is insane. It's tragic. This kid was born in 2005 and at 18 decides to go kill one of the most famous drill rappers out of Jacksonville. And now at 20 years old, he's fighting for his life in the courtroom. And all he has to defend himself is a mic.
We're taking accountability. You felt remorseful. Tell us what you mean by that and what statement you want to make.
To the victim's family, you know, I want to send my deepest condolences, and my, you know, I understand that it's hard losing a child, a best friend, a brother, a cousin, and for that I just cannot say sorry enough. You know, I feel terrible about the situation, but I'm a firm believer that God can use anything for good that the devil wanted for bad. And so I am grateful for the people I've met, for the lessons that I've learned, for just this experience in general, because it's one that I'll never forget, and it's gonna shape the rest of my life.
Did this nigga just say he's grateful for the fucking experience? Bitch, you finna... What the fuck you mean you grateful for the fucking experience? What my nigga, you happy that you did? I mean, shit, he probably was happy smoking that nigga when he was popping fucking fully with the AR-15. Bro, that nigga got shot with a 300 blackout in the heart, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, what the fuck is, bro? I ain't gonna lie. Get this nigga off the fucking stand, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Because what the fuck is he talking about, bro? Let's see what 1090J got to say.
For you young, dumb motherfuckers out there, they're asking him how he's gonna make the best out of his life sentence in Florida State Prison. Now, mind you, once you get a life sentence, it's not like they check up on you and see how you're doing, and if you fail the report card, they put you on death row. It doesn't work like that. He's just, and I'm gonna be honest, he's not doing a bad job. He's trying to make it seem like he still has something good to offer this world, which he may. I'm not denying that. But that's what this attempt is. This attempt is, please don't execute me by lethal injection. Please let me live life in Florida State Prison. And this is one of the saddest fucking things to have to watch and see a 20-year-old go through, based off something.
That nigga the same
that he
age as me,
stupidly
gang.
decided to
Bitch, I'm
participate
20.
in.
This nigga's the
I'm
same
gonna
age as me.
Try to, you know, continue a humble life, a righteous life, you know, try to do the right things at all times. And, you know, you're going to be somewhere for the rest of your life. Why would you make your life a living hell?
This is his mother right here.
Bro, look at the mama
Look at that
game.
tear
Like,
rolling down her eye.
bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, look at the mama gang, bro. Like, man, bro, bro, what the fuck, folks? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I hate seeing shit like this, folks. Like, this shit really just fucked up, gang. Like, god damn, bro. Like, bro, look at the tears coming down her face, gang. I can only imagine how Foolio shit. Well, shit, nah, shit. Foolio mama celebrate. She had bottles of Dawn and shit. She talk about, yeah, that get back on motherfucker shit. Hey, shit, she saying fuck them niggas. She don't give a fuck. Hey, shout out to Foolio mom, bro. Oh, bro.
This is his mom. Y'all want to keep participating in shit like this? This will be your mother. This might be one of the only people sitting there as you get sentenced, as you have to plead for your life, as you get found guilty. This is what your mother will go through if you decide to live this type of fucked up lifestyle where you want to kill somebody, brag about it, go to the club, pop bottles, buy the specific bottle named after the person you killed. Your mother's gonna be sitting there crying because she knows it's over for you. You're hopeful because you're in that chair, but on that hard ass wooden bench that she's sitting on, she knows it's over.
You would
folks
agree
know it's
with
over
me
too,
that
shit.
Charles Jones was young too, wasn't he?
Relatively young, yes, sir.
26, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what the evidence showed us, correct? You were sitting here watching that, correct? The evidence that came in over the last several weeks?
I was right there.
Yeah. And you want to take accountability now, correct? You want to take accountability now that this jury has found you guilty, correct?
Yes, sir.
Weeks after we went through a trial. Is that your testimony?
Objection, Your Honor.
The state ain't even playing with him. The
I
state
ain't gonna lie,
is
bro.
coming at him.
Whoever this lawyer is, bro, he about to fry dude ass. I could just tell by the way he talking to him, bro. And after watching multiple court cases and multiple prosecution teams build cases, he's about to fry this nigga.
I'm like, oh, now you feel bad. Now you want to admit you did this shit after we just went through a whole trial. You could have admitted this from the start if you were so remorseful. But now that you've been found guilty, now you're a changed man. Now you're remorseful.
Like, he dumb,
now
bro.
you want
Like,
to be
bro,
a
I ain't gonna lie,
productive
bro.
member.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Not
He was
in
just
this
better off
society,
taking the
in a
case.
prison
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He was literally just better off taking
You're
a
gonna be
fucking
good in
guilty
there.
plea,
You
bro.
couldn't be good out
Plead
here
guilty,
when
bro.
you
Like,
had
come
the
on, bro.
whole world to explore. You couldn't be good. But you're gonna be good in there, inside of a cage. He's calling him out.
And you saw the autopsy photos of Charles Jones. My question to you is, after you and your friends inflicted that carnage on June 23rd, and as you were running States 2059C, this is actually you running to shoot them, but when you were running back past that Tesla, were you feeling a lot of trauma at that point?
It was so long ago, I try to not remember anything from that night.
Were you remorseful as you were running back with that AR-15 in your hands?
Like I said, I try to remember nothing from that night.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's
traumatic
fried.
to you as you went back to the car with that AR-15? Was it still smoking? Was it still warm in your hands from firing it?
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He frying this nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga said when you was running back with the AR-15, was it smoking? Whoever this lawyer is, bro, I ain't gonna lie. They say goddamn good prosecution team. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to that lawyer, bro. Yeah. Put that nigga on the stand, bro. Really fry his ass, man. Go fry his ass, bro. This remind me of one of them scenes from like one of them lawyer movies and shit, bro. Where the prosecution team just frying the nigga. I mean, I'm talking about this nigga's fucking chicken grease. He's chicken greased. He's greased, bro.
The state, he's coming in hot. You know, he asked him, you've seen Foolio's autopsy pictures. They showed him Foolio's dead body and asked him, after the carnage y'all caused, were you remorseful then? Was it traumatic then? When you were running with that AR-15, was it still smoking? Was it traumatic then? And they're stopping the state because of how graphic he's making it, but he's not wrong. I don't think he should be stopped for what he's saying.
No,
because
he shouldn't.
you're painting a
He-
real picture. He doesn't want to get executed. 20-year-old Sean Gathright does not want to get executed. But 26-year-old Foolio didn't want to get executed either. And he didn't have a choice. They made the decision for him. Now, Sean's mother is about to come up here, and she starts off as if they're still trying to figure out if he's guilty or not. And the judge actually checks his mom, letting her know it's over with. We know he's guilty. This is just a matter of if he gets to breathe or not.
Miss Lyle, how are you related to Sean Gathright?
Sean is my son.
So we've heard a lot about Sean as a child. What do you want the jury to know about your son?
I'd like the jury to know that my son is a hardworking person, a hardworking young man. He's intelligent, he's driven, he has a wonderful work ethic. I want the jury to know that this is not...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. She on this motherfucker saying bullshit, bro. She on this bitch saying bullshit, folks. Let's talk about it, folks. She on this bitch saying bullshit, y'all. No, bro, they don't give no fuck about your son work at the... Hey, that nigga weren't thinking about that work when he was doing that drill. He was... What the fuck? They don't give no fuck about that nigga work ethic, nigga. Bro, that nigga weren't thinking about that shit when he was chasing that nigga down with that AR-15 and...
I believe what has been presented is not my son.
Yeah, I'm gonna sustain the objection. Listen, I tell you what, I need the jury to step out momentarily, okay?
All rise.
Kick the jury up.
All jurors are out, Judge.
Okay. Okay, so, Ms. Lyle, I just want to first acknowledge that I recognize this is very stressful for you and scary. I do. But the jury has determined your son's guilt. That issue's been settled. And we're not going to revisit that in front of the jury. So, I just want to encourage you with regards to your penalty phase testimony. The best thing you could do for your son is just express all of the wonderful characteristics about him, okay? And how deeply you love him and how deeply he's loved by his family.
Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This nigga's chopped cheese gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, this is like, god damn. The judge checking the nigga mama talking about, oh, the jury, like, nigga, we know he guilty, nigga. It's over with, nigga. There ain't shit you can say, nigga. There ain't shit you can do, nigga. This nigga's chopped cheese, bro. It's chopped cheese, gang. You roll that dice, you better not crap out, nigga. I done seen that happen. You roll that dice, you better not crap out, nigga. I done seen that happen. It's over with, bro. Hold on, y'all. The ad almost over with, bro.
Since in public, I hope y'all realize how sad this is. She is still
Oh, shit.
fight as if she can get him out.
I don't believe what's been presented is the truth. I don't think he would do something like this. She doesn't even want to believe it. And that's what y'all gotta understand. When you decide to kill somebody, it's not just between you and them. It's between you, them, and every single person you and they have ever come across. You are gonna break the heart of their parents, their kids, their family, their friends. But you're also gonna break your own family's heart, your own mother's heart, when she has to get up on there and tell them how good of a kid you were, how you always did your homework, how you played in the neighborhood, and you won basketball tournaments, and you traveled for football. You might have won the nationals. You know, all the little things that she remembers of her baby she's gonna tell the courtroom, and it's gonna fuck you up inside because you're gonna remember all these happy things too. And you haven't been thinking about all these happy things because you've been in the streets and you've been filling your mind up with bullshit. Drill music, drugs, whatever else. You haven't been thinking about all these happy memories that you once cherished. And she's gonna remind you. She's gonna tell everyone in the courtroom, but they don't wanna hear it. Cause they don't give a fuck. They don't care about how you were as a kid. They're judging you for how you are now. And right now, you're a killer. And you gotta get what a killer gets, either life or death. Now this right here is the saddest testimony in my opinion. This is Sean's sister.
Oh shit.
And her words are so powerful that he is going to break down crying in the courtroom again.
And Miss Gathright, how do you know Sean Gathright?
He's my brother.
What's the age difference between you and Sean?
2 years.
Are you older or younger?
I'm older.
You're older, so he's your baby brother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell the jury a little bit about your relationship with Sean. Have you guys always got along pretty good?
Yeah, I've never been away from Sean. We grew up together. That's my best friend.
So ever since he was born, you guys were never separated? Because we have heard a lot about your parents in the military and some moving around, but did you guys always stay together?
Yes, we moved a lot, but we've never been apart.
Tell me about Sean's character. What do you love about Sean? You said he's your best friend. What makes him your best friend?
I guess just how little brothers are. They pick on their sisters. He always bothers me, but in the good way. He used to, like when we lived in Mississippi, he would come into my room and he would put on all of my sunglasses. Or like, excuse me, he used to take my little TV on my dresser and he would turn it upside down. And I'd be like, why did you do that? And he'll just walk out. I don't know why, but he's a funny person. He's sweet, he's caring.
I ain't gonna lie, this probably the only time the nigga smiled during the fucking whole case or trial. Like, god damn.
Look at him reminiscing. This is exactly what I just told y'all. He's reminiscing. All these memories are coming back. This is what's gonna kill him. Not literally, but this is what's gonna kill his soul. When you get to prison, you're gonna see people that look lifeless, and they're all people that have gone through this process of having to hear all the great memories that they've had and things they weren't thinking of when their family brings it up in court trying to make them sound good. And when they get that life sentence or that death sentence, they know they're never getting any of that again. It kills them inside. They just become dull humans, emotionless humans, soulless. When you get in there, you see people who literally resemble zombies. And you can see it on his face. He is reminiscing these moments. And all of this is gonna end as soon as she gets off of that stand.
He's always there for me when I needed him.
What does that picture say to you?
He's just a silly, goofy little boy.
Is that kind of common of what you would do with him, see him doing?
Cardi really had niggas doing this shit, bro. I know, bro, this don't got shit to do with the case, bro. But, bro, do niggas remember when Cardi had grown men doing... Bro, that shit was funny as fuck. Like, that just reminded me of that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
This looks like maybe a holiday.
Yeah, that was Thanksgiving at my grandma's house.
What makes you giggle?
Just the fact that he used to do stuff like this with me. Like, he wouldn't do this for anybody else. He wouldn't sit here and pose like that or just be silly. We call it the white girl pose.
And this is the part where it's a tearjerker. It's tough. He's seen all these happy memories, and now he's gonna see his sister break, and it's gonna hit him hard. He's been there for his sister his whole life, and now because of a decision he made, he can never be there for her again.
How's it been without having him around to help you?
It's been hard. Being a mom, I don't really think about it as much as I know I feel it, just because I'm always doing something to take care of the kids. But like when I sit back and I really think about when I think about what's going on.
Okay.
I just miss my brother.
Will you, do you still maintain a relationship today?
Mm-hmm.
You're able to talk to him and communicate?
Yep.
And will you continue to do that?
Of course.
And hopefully in whatever way possible, could he still be involved in your kids' lives and be an uncle?
Of course.
Can you have a moment?
Yes.
Damn, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like this, like, nigga, this shit, like, god damn, my nigga, like.
Questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Gathright, you have characterized your and your brother Sean's childhood as a good, nice, loving childhood growing up. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
This is what I told y'all it comes down to right here. When you see your sister break down crying and you try to hold it together as best as you can, that vein busts and you can't keep that shit together. That's what pain looks like. This is pain. This is pure pain. These are the type of things that are supposed to be shown in juvenile detention centers.
Yeah,
These
they
are
need
the
to show
type of
this
things
shit
you're
for
supposed
up in
to
the
show
schools, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
teenagers.
To all the young niggas, bro, y'all sliding out here killing these niggas, man. Y'all need to. I hope y'all pay attention to shit like this, bro. Cause this what the fuck gonna happen, bro. This what's gonna happen, bro. Like for real, gang. This is what's going to fucking happen to you, bro. Your mama gonna be. All right.
Not these fake ass fucking jail shows where they try to scare them and scream and yelling. Nah, don't nobody give a fuck about that. It's fake. It's fake. You want to take them somewhere real, you want to take them where hands get put on them. Have the parents sign a waiver and really put them in there with them wild ass jits from 14 to 21 where they getting beat the fuck up the first night.
Damn.
That's a game changer right there. But if you can't legally do that, show them pain. Show them what it looks like when a killer breaks down, because his sister breaking down because she knows that she's never going to see him again unless it's at a fucking visitation. This is the reality. This is how sad shit gets, how bad shit gets. She's losing someone that's still alive. And Foolio's mother lost her son. He's forever gone. Now this right here is a former warden within the Florida Department of Corrections, and he's gonna testify how Sean would be valuable to the Florida Department of Corrections. Don't kill him. Give him to us, because we're gonna use him. We're gonna work him. He's got what we call sweat equity. I've never even heard that fucking statement.
I never even heard
But
that shit
in
either. Like,
plain
what the fuck is sweat equity, bro? Like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
English, chain gang slavery.
And based on Mr. Gathwright's age, physical abilities, things like that, do you think that the prison would benefit from him in a work capacity if he were sentenced to life without parole?
I say yes, with my experience, not only just in classification, but as former warden and even as a jail administrator. He's someone that's young, he's healthy. In reality, we need that labor, we need that sweat equity, and we will put him out there to work because we do have an aging prison population, jail administration. We have that, so we put these young individuals to work and get some sweat equity out of them since they are young and actually can do the work.
And I know we talk about life without parole and death row, but for our jurors' education, in Florida, what does a life sentence without parole mean?
A life sentence in the Florida Department of Corrections means from the minute they're brought in, they're assigned an inmate number. He will be assigned an inmate number, and when he dies and leaves in a body bag, he will still have that inmate number. An inmate serving life will never ever get out. There is no parole in the state of Florida, and they're not ever allowed outside the razor wire and the fence of a secured facility.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If that was me on that motherfucking stand, well, excuse me. If that was me and I hear somebody say that, bro, just hand me the fucking news. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hand me the fucking news, bro. Go ahead and sentence me, bro. It's over with, bro. Because I ain't like that nigga said, we're going to give him a number. When you leave in a body bag, you're never going to leave. There is no parole in Florida. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit crazy.
I just hope that that last sentence right there hits home for somebody, because if not, out of the 1 point however many million people subscribe to me and the hundreds of millions that have watched my channel, it's all been a failure if one person can't receive the message out of this. It's the whole reason I do this. It's the whole reason I brought light to every situation I have. It's the whole reason I've covered every crime that I've covered, that I shared my experience. So hopefully one person can be positively affected to where they don't have to sit there and hear some country ass cracker tell them, when you enter our prison, you're gonna be given an ID number and you're gonna die with it and you're never leaving here. That's life without parole in Florida State Prison. A state
Hey man,
with
you
no
niggas
parole.
in Florida better stop doing them
A
drills,
state
man.
that
They ain't
if all
playing
your
with y'all
family
lives,
dies,
man.
they'll bury you at the fucking prison if they don't have anyone to send you home to. And I don't even think they'll put your name. They'll put your fucking ID number. Now, obviously, one of the more serious videos that we've covered and serious conversations we've had. I just hope this hits home. I hope it resonates. This isn't to shit on this kid. Honestly.
Hey man, Sean Gaffright, man. Shit, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man, brother. You're chopped fucking cheese, man. I mean, god damn, my nigga. You're like a Philly fucking cheesesteak, my nigga. You're chopped fucking cheese. But hey, man, you weren't thinking about that shit when you were doing them drills, and then when you did the drill, you weren't thinking about all. And it's so crazy. I don't bro, why did he take the case to trial knowing they got all this fucking evidence? Now you're fucking remorseful. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whoever that lawyer was, that nigga, I ain't gonna lie. That's real shit though, bro. Like, that nigga wasn't fucking remorseful. He think he gonna beat that bitch. Nigga, you not finna beat that bitch, bro. You not finna beat that bitch, gang. But hey, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Follow me on all my socials, man. Links gonna be up in the description, man. Make sure you hit on that post notification bell so you know when I upload a video. Excuse me. Sorry, 3K out.